I wanted to share the products that I used on my client's hair, but first I feel it's important to let you know what I did prior to the actual styling, like the products that I used and why I did what I did. So the first thing I used was Olaplex Clarifier, and the reason is she was saying that she wasn't able to see her curls anymore, and she thought it was because she was pulling her hair back into ponytails. So when I got her over to the bowl, I noticed that the water wasn't really penetrating her hair shaft at all. It was just kind of like rolling off. So I wanted to get down deep into her hair and really cleanse it off, just in case there was any kind of product sitting on the surface of her hair shaft. The next thing I did was added Leaf and Flower their curl line shampoo and the conditioner. I used the conditioner as well. I use both of these, and the reason why is because these are really moisturizing, they're hydrating, and I wanted to make sure that especially after using such a strong clarifier, that I was putting the moisture and stuff like that back into her hair shaft to give that hydration, because when curls are hydrated, or hair that is curly is more hydrated, you will see a little more of a definition if they're hydrated. So I wanted to make sure I did that as well, so I used these two in order to get the hydration back in her hair. For extra hydration, I then went in with the Moisture Seal lotion from Sacred. You can't really see it, but I didn't do it like straight cream. I have mine mixed in with water into this milky consistency so that I can spray it all over the hair. It gets everywhere and it won't be too heavy or anything like that. Sacred, this is not, so they say use a little goes a long way, and so that I don't go ham on this, I just put it in the water bottle so I could evenly distribute it throughout the hair. And it's really hydrating. This is also good for curl refreshing. So if you want to refresh your curls, you could like spray this on your hair. Now I've noticed that I've been reaching for this a lot more with most of my curly girls when I'm styling their hair. I look at this as giving the curls an extra boost of moisture prior to going in with gels and things like that. So after I did this, I then went in and I put the dew all over her curls, like just while we were still at the shampoo bowl, I just put it all over. And not too much, but I wanted to feel it a little bit, not too crazy, but I wanted to put this all over. And I didn't style it. I just put this in and then back to the chair. After the dew, I then used Innersense I Create Hold. You could actually use the dew alone, but because I just wanted to give her more of a longer hold of her hair, I wanted to use like a gel as well. So I ended up using a little bit of Weedad's Advanced Climate Control Gel. So I used a little bit of this as well, and I kind of was just eyeballing it, feeling it, seeing how the consistency was, either going a little bit more in some areas with the I Create Hold, or lighter with this, or more with this, lighter with this. It all depended on her hair. With the tools that I used to do the styling, I detangled with this brush, styled with this brush, and also used my hands a lot to smooth the hair. That helps to smooth down the cuticle of the hair. So I used this brush. I was a little hesitant before because of how it would react to tighter curly hair. I felt like it, instead of really making it define curls, it would be a little frizzier curls. But I realized that you have to make sure the hair is really slippery. Now, I'm not going to say the hair is wet, I mean, you want it to be wet, but you want it to have slip, because this will help to glide through a lot easier and keep those curls clumped if you use something slippery. Could have used this one. This has bigger ridges, but I decided to use this one with the smaller ridges. And the reason why is because I wanted her to have a lot of clumps. So I wanted the clumps to be smaller clumps, not like big clumps that I had to then pick apart. So if I wanted her to have big, clumpy, juicy curls, I would have used this one. But because I wanted smaller, so then I wouldn't have to do too much manipulating of her curls, like opening them up and doing a whole bunch of touching, and more volume, like more instant volume, I decided to use this one. I hope that makes sense. And then I diffused her. So a lot of times I'll put my clients under the hood dryer for about maybe 10 to 20 minutes, sometimes longer. It all depends on the density of their hair. So I might put them under there. One of my clients, she prefers to just go ahead and sit under there, and then I diffuse her like the last 20 minutes or so. So I did her hair completely with the diffuser. After everything was dried, I went back through and fine-tuned the cut and cut out some of the straighter pieces as well. I made sure it was okay with her before I just went on and start cutting, but you know, just for her to have a healthier start, I just wanted to snip those off. So on one side of her hair, there were way more straighter pieces than the opposite side. So I just went through and just clipped, you know, the little pieces. In the front bang area, there were some curls that did not fully form. So if it was like a little piece of straightness or even little teeny pieces of straight parts, I just snipped those off. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, what I did with my client's hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys will come back. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, save, all the things. Come back and check me out.